Hi everyone, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and we're here today with your weekly tarot and oracle card reading for March 22nd through March 28th of 2021. Thank you all for being here so much. I'm going to announce another weekly winner for a free email reading with me with the cards of truth, and that person's YouTube name is Tiger Princess. If your YouTube name is Tiger Princess, please send me an email foryourchi@gmail.com, foryourchi@gmail.com, and let me know that you are my winner, and I will send you your reading shortly thereafter. You have 7 days from today to claim your prize, so let's just say through the 28th of March. Now, I want to talk about a couple things. The first, one thing really in particular. So all the planets are direct for the months of March, which is right now, and April. So if you want to make a major change as far as, moving, relocating, changing jobs, changing relationships, the universe is going to support you in positive changes that you know that you need to make. Now, with the private sessions that I had last week, many of you are experiencing contrast to the point where you can no longer, look the other way. It's all of these situations that have been culminating and brooding over the course of months and even years. It's now coming to a head, and you are finally having to deal with it. And the majority of you it's just like God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, whatever name you like to use, is eliminating people and situations from your life that no longer serve you. It's like a cleansing, seriously. And that continues to happen, but I noticed it on a greater scale for a lot of you last week for some reason. Now we are in spring equinox, and this is the beginning of a new calendar astrological year. So you will start to see a big shift happening as we enter this new astrological year. And it was kind of like what I talked about with Saturn a couple weeks ago, where Saturn moves, you're going to feel it. But now with all of the planets moving direct, you have the energy behind you to help you make the changes that you want to make, and it will be fast paced. If you want a new job, I would have those resumes ready and start hammering them out this week if you haven't already done it. Because something will come from it, and be consistent. Just keep hammering it out there, and even on until May, although I don't think it's going to take that long. Okay. What else? I think we need to get into these messages. This week, we've certainly seen worse, but it's not going to be a walk in the park. The very first card that we have is the Libra card. Accelerated motion. In every other tarot card reader and every other deck, this card means something fantastic. But in this deck, for me as a reader, this card means some kind of life lesson that you are learning. Now, this could have been a decision that you have made in the recent past that is coming back to bite you or haunt you now. And you think to yourself, why did I do that? Why did I tell this person yes? Why did I agree to this? I shouldn't have done that. You're regretting it. It's something like that. Now, the oracle message that we pulled from the angels, or for the mermaids and dolphins deck, is accept heaven's help. So, and this whole kind of energetic reading tells me that you may be trying too hard. You may be pushing away the help that is offered to you, and this could be earthly help, or this could be help from the other side, where you're either worrying about the situation, you've already prayed about it, but you're not receiving the help. You're not setting aside your worries so your angels and your guides and your helpers can help you. That's important to detach from the outcome here in order to receive the help. If you receive help from a friend, a loved one, etc., simply take the help. Say, thank you so much. This is how you can help me. They want to help. It's not a big deal. Allow them to help you. Like I said, there is an element this week of that you're trying too hard here. So as much forward movement as we have with these planets right now, there is a time to take action. Like I said, if you're using the example of looking for a new job, right? If you've already put your resumes out there and, it might be time to sit back and wait, or send them to 1 or 2 places and sit back and wait and do something else. Get your mind off of the subject matter altogether. Do something that you love. Do something that chills you out. And we're going to talk about that in the card this weekend because that actually came up in this reading. The card for Wednesday, Thursday, spiritual strength. Okay, so you feel challenged. Life feels like every time you turn around, you're having to work harder. However, this energy will usher out very quickly. You may have some things come up that you'll have to deal with and handle and then move on. Okay? Now, we do have mother healing here. So this could definitely be talking about relationships, in that relationships are more difficult for you to manage or handle at this time. This could definitely be talking about a situation with a partner or a child where your influences of your mother and how you grew up with your mother and the things that she taught you or the emotional problems are hanging on, and so therefore they're manifesting in this other particular relationship. And if that is the case, you will see the contrast so that you can identify the problem. Just keep searching, and you might even need professional help with this. Keep getting to the bottom of this problem. You will get through it. This may be something that rears its ugly head every 2, 3, 4, or 5 years, or you may see it more frequently because it does need to be dealt with. Once you identify the problem, then you can seriously work on healing it at this time, okay? And the card for this weekend, holy cow, sacrifice. So this is you working even harder than the way that you anticipated. So I would seriously consider what my plans are for this weekend, and I would try to back that down, scale that back if you can. If you can't, ask for more assistance, ask for more help than you had originally planned to do. Now, you are working too hard because we have tranquility. So you really need to give your body, your mind, your emotions a rest. This card actually says to take a sea salt bath if you can. You really need some time to just relax and chill. That's what I see this week. Relax and chill, unless, of course, you want to make some changes and you haven't done it yet. Then start the ball rolling on that. But of course, you're not going to be able to do all that in 1 week, right? You're just going to be able to, take small steps at a time. So if you need, in the case of a new job, but you haven't done your resume, then start working on your resume, or call someone for help to help you write a resume or rewrite it or update it or something, okay? Small steps, and at the end of the weekend, don't forget to relax. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, everyone.